All right, so I decided that I didn't hit shoulders enough today, and I decided that it'd be great for me to record an at-home shoulder workout. Now, as I'm training for my Marvel, like MCU or DCU movie that I plan on working towards, it's important that I keep a strong physique throughout, especially in the shoulder, chest, small waist area. Now, I started off building my physique working out at home because I was insecure about the way I used to look. Back then, try to add a picture right here. Back then, I used to be like really, really fat. Now, I've been through fat, shredded, fat. Obviously, I was lean when I was little and I was playing like football. But then when I stopped playing football, when I was like in the little leagues, I just started gaining weight. I started getting really fat. And I was so insecure that I didn't want to show up to the gym because I felt embarrassed until I just started um, working out at home with 20-pound weights. And that's where I started going to failure. And I had a lot of motivation to work out because I truly hated the way I looked. So, what better than to kind of go back to those trenches and show how I built like a lot of my physique. So, today we're targeting the shoulders, mainly the like right here and the rear delts. Not really this part of the shoulder, the front side, because we already get that on chest days. I don't remember what the front side is called, but we're gonna be targeting this. I also have a spine problem, so I'll be doing a lower back workout to strengthen it and a core workout for my obliques to strengthen it. But we're gonna start off with the shoulder. I have 20-pound weights. I used to have 20 pounds and 15, so I'd go to failure and I'd drop the 20s and then go to the 15s. Now we got 45. No, I will not be lateral raising 45s. So yeah, all right, let's get right into it. So first things first, we stretch. We warm up, right? I tore my because I box, right? I box. I tore my my rotator cuff in my left arm while fighting. Still won the fight, but it sucked. Or the tournament. I won the tournament, but it sucked because it was my dominant hand. But I actually cannot complain too much because actually, maybe if I was right-handed, it'd be okay. Right, so I lean forward a little bit. Because I'm kind of getting my elbows up. I lean forward to kind of isolate my shoulders. The reason being, I lean forward is to kind of isolate my shoulders so I don't use my swing. But then with the second workout, I'm gonna grab the dumbbells and I'm gonna stand tall, chest up, instead of lean forward, chest up, and kind of pull it this way rather than this way. I'll show you from the front. Instead of bah, bah, like I was earlier, chest up, bah, as if there's some ripping, like a chainsaw or like go this way, right? Let's go. Show you guys from the side. I think that's better. No. I like to twist when I do this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Same thing on the other side. I started doing it ever since my shoulder injury. very, very simple. I feel it a lot right here, which is good. We want that 3D look. We want that 3D look. I mean, I have a lot of the muscle mass. A lot of my problem is the fat that I carry. And that's why a lot of this training for roles or training for an aesthetic, or because at the end of the day, the goal is to be a fitness influencer, one, and eventually maybe even, like the whole movie role thing is more of a dream, right? It's more of a, well, they both are a dream, but it's more of a, that would be cool, that would be great, that would be nice. But the fitness thing is what this is for, really. Like, I want to be a fitness influencer, be like some Gymshark athlete or young LA athlete, and I know that I have the muscle mass. I just need to drop the fat. All right, I have a lot of fat that I need to take off, and right when it's off, I mean, I'm 6'3", 233. Right when it's off, I'm a totally different guy. You know what I'm saying? And I bulked up from 220 to 250 the last time I was lean. So I think this next time I get back down to 220, I'm gonna look totally better. And then I think I'm gonna go further down to 210. I was thinking 215, but I think 210 is where I actually look good enough, you know. And then 205, 200 is solely for like, all right, I just wanna be shredded, like really shredded. So yeah. Anyways, uh, next workout, it's basically the same thing. Now, I learned this from somebody. Instead of just going straight up, I learned this. He's pretty famous on Instagram. He has a million subs or followers. Instead of just going boo, boo, boo. This is actually good for someone who has a torn rotator cuff, because you want to strengthen like the rear delt area. So what he does is he goes like this. So I started doing this. Set two. Try to show y'all different positions. My favorite series are, well, if we include games, the Batman games, Batman in general. There is only one storyline. Star Wars, I love Star Wars. I love Harry Potter. I love, uh, the Avengers, like all the movies. So the Thors, Captain America, Civil War, Infinity War, Endgame, Black Widow. I love all of them. I love Superman. I love DC a lot. Uh, I like DC more than Marvel. I like DC more than Marvel. They're pretty close, but I like DC more than Marvel simply because it has a darker aesthetic. I think that I resonate more with that because of, that's probably part of the reason why I like Star Wars and Harry Potter and stuff like that. Like, I really enjoy series with that dark aesthetic. I mean, even the manga that I like, right? My favorite anime of all time is Attack on Titans. My favorite manga, like that doesn't have an anime, is Berserk. Berserk is dark fantasy. I love dark fantasy. I like light fantasy. Those are my favorites. I like Vagabond. I like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I like Dragon Ball. I love Dragon Ball. I love it. Trying to think. I one of my favorite movies of all time, if not my favorite, is The Hunger Games. Right? I love The Hunger Games. I'm trying to think. I don't remember much from Lord of the Rings, so I have to rewatch all of it. but I think I do remember enjoying it a lot. But I won't say because I need to rewatch it. But yeah, those are some of my interests. If you guys are interested. All right, workout two. Do it backwards this time. Let's see if it's cool. Chest up. Pull it back. Not bad. Not bad at all. If any of you guys know about Wizard 101, my favorite school that I had the most fun on used to be Fire. Well, my favorite school was Fire. But as far as questing, it became Storm later on. But ever since they took away a lot of like the stuff, and now the new meta is just Feint, and then 7th AOE, it's kind of fallen off for me, Storm, because it became too bland and boring. But then when I came back to the game, I made a myth after I got banned 6 years ago. I created a myth, and myth is fun. Despite, like, oh my gosh, myth was so fun, man. Myth was so fun. Myth was so freaking fun. Like, a lot of it kept the fun of not being bland. A lot of schools are bland now. And I feel like that forces you to make schools like Ice, Death, and I always loved Death as well. That was my first school. But Death, Life, first you just use the skills that aren't used as much so you can actually have more fun with the creativity. But what that game used to bring back is old PvP. Level 50 Life was one of the best fighters ever. But it got nerfed because of like they took away PvP. Like they didn't take it away, but they made it like weird now. It's not good anymore. Right? And that sucks. Like I wish they could at least like what they could have done was instead of forcing everyone to do PvP one way, they should have like made it where there's like two ways. Like you can either do this PvP or that PvP. And then the game would be more fun, right? But yeah, but the best schools I was at PvP was life. And because my life strat would be like pretty darn similar to the balance strategy, I would also say that I would probably be good at level 50 balance, despite me not uh never like doing level 50 balance PvP, but I think I'd be good at level 50 balance because of the healing. Like it has all the healing I need. I just have to use a life mastery. But I wouldn't be able to do the earthquake method, but shatter is good enough. Right? So yeah, I'd have the life master, I'd have the great pet. So I mean I think I'd do really good at balanced PvP. I just have to it'd be a little less of a one shot. I'd kind of have to wear my opponent down. I think Death PvP I'd be really good at level 30. I did level 30 Death PvP actually. That was the second best I was at. But I think I'd be really good at level 30 Death PvP. I just wasn't doing the right strat. Now I'm thinking about it, I was young. My mindset was different. But yeah, I really hope that game brings it back. I mean, I know people complain about it. Like PvP really gave you something to do after you're done questing. So yeah.